In 2011, Albuquerque was selected by the Lumina Foundation as one of 13 communities nationwide to receive a $600,000 four-year grant for the Unidos Project, a Lumina Latino student success initiative. The overall goal of the Unidos Project is to produce 55,000 post-secondary degrees and credentials for Latinos in Bernalillo County by the year 2025, by increasing Latino high school graduation rates, enrolling more Latinos in post-secondary education, and graduating more Latinos from our institutions of higher education. The Unidos Project was created using an acequia model with a collective impact framework. Much as the waters of the acequia flow through our New Mexico communities to nourish life, the Unidos Project is built around a no wrong gate approach that allows students to flow freely through our educational system, with appropriate support and direction to remain on course, and with minimal barriers to impede their movement.
One of the interesting things about the acequias is that it requires a collective and community involvement. And so just like when you work the acequia, it requires everyone to come together. The acequia model was so important to the Unidos Project because it really is about bringing together the community, partners, bringing together everyone that could play a role.
4 strategy groups were created with distinct objectives to address the achievement gap for Latino students, much as the work is distributed within an acequia. The first strategy group, Abriendo la Compuerta, or Opening the Gate, focuses on providing access and increasing the number of students graduating and moving into post-secondary education, while the second strategy group, Aumentando la Corriente, or Increasing the Flow, engages in work to help students and families understand the transformational power of education. The third strategy group, Recuperando la Corriente, or Reclaiming the Flow, works to bring students back who have either dropped out or stopped out to receive their diplomas or obtain a GED. The last strategy group, La Limpia, or Removing the Barriers, works on identifying and removing barriers at the institutional levels. The Unidos Project has created a culture of collaboration across numerous entities to accomplish the goals. From 12 founding organizations, the Unidos Project has grown to include more than 80 partners.
With the partnerships, it has been incredible. The energy, the momentum has been absolutely astounding to see the energy and the enthusiasm, because we want to make sure that all of the students and families understand that we're not giving up, that there is hope in the Unidos Projects.
The thing that is so striking about the Unidos Project is commitment of individuals to the work itself. And so the Unidos Project is very deliberate about trying to be supportive of our young people through the partnerships, through the stakeholders, and addressing whatever those obvious hurdles may be.
Addressing the issues students face is one of the most critical components of the initiative. Early on in the project, West Mesa High School was selected as the Unidos Project's community school.
Some of the challenges facing our students, specifically at West Mesa, is motivation. Sometimes they don't feel motivated, especially coming from Latino families with parents who aren't necessarily in professional roles. They feel like college isn't really attainable, and they also feel like they shouldn't be pursuing that just because they feel like they wouldn't make it.
Well, I think the Unidos Project is so very respectful of the Latino community that when we partner with a community school, or whether it's with a support system for the family, it's an awareness of a cultural respect as well.
We have so many kids that if they go to college, they will be the first person in their family that goes to college. Those are things that I want to foster. Those are things that I want to bring up in a conversation and let the parents know it is okay. It is okay to go to college, and education is so powerful. Your students, your kids are going to be better people for going to college.
The support that I've had from people helping me along the way has meant a lot to me, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. I experienced a really big cultural shock when I came, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Support from the New Mexico legislature is also of critical importance, including alignment with the New Mexico Hispanic Education Act, which calls for the development of a statewide council that has brought together many statewide institutional and community-based partners to develop a 5-year plan for fully implementing the act.
When I saw the legislators come on board, and then we became aligned with some of the conversations with the Hispanic Education Act Council. New Mexico is the only state in the country with a Hispanic Education Act. This is the driving force that will address academic achievement and address closing the achievement gap for Latino students in the state of New Mexico.
Latinos are the fastest growing student population in America, and this effort focuses on leveraging the critical connection between their educational attainment and the future of our national economy.
Well, I think it's critical because it is our demographic. That is New Mexico, is our Latino population. And the careers of the future at all levels are more complex than ever before. And the most valuable lesson we learned in workforce development over the most recent recession is that employees who were adaptable, who had that skill set of adaptability, they were the ones that were successful. So as we look at career preparedness for young people, we need to be deliberate about skill sets, making sure our young people graduate with a variety of skill sets.
As a senior and about to enter the professional market, I really want to serve kind of like a role model for younger students to be able to see that we can achieve a lot more and that it is completely possible for us to be professionals. If I can land into a position or a place where I can continue to help students, that's not just going to be a job or a career for me, it's really going to be a dream come true.